child could see, it was with great effort that the man could talk. Yes, sir, I will do anything you want. So now the child, the 12 years old boy, found that even to utter a word was very difficult for the man. So he'll tell, don't worry, I will do anything for you. That is, I'll help you. You are small, better don't take a chance, he muttered under his breath. Now the man is concerned because the man knows this child is so small, how can he help? And if he goes to somebody and asks for help also, he will risk his life. So the man tells the boy, you're still very small, why do you want to put yourself in risk? Not a chance, sir, a certainty. What do you want me to do? He'll tell, it's not about putting myself in risk. How can I help you? The man's hands were bleeding. He fumbled inside his pocket and took out a packet of papers. Take this to the commanding officer of the army unit, he said. Tell him this must reach the Air Force Station, Ambala, by night. Tell him to take care of it and make sure it reaches Ambala on time. Now run for your life. You must avoid the enemy. Will you be able to do it? So now when the boy asks, what do you want me to do? The man says now, the man's hands were already bleeding. Bleeding in the sense the blood was just flowing continuously. And the man, somehow with a lot of struggle, he took out papers from his pocket. And he tells the boy, take this to the commanding officer of the Air Force Army. Commanding officer of the army unit. So he's telling, you take out these papers and go to the army unit, that is army office, which is at Ambala. Ambala is the name of place. Tell him to take care of it and make sure it reaches Ambala on time. So he's telling that make sure that you take these papers and go to the office and reach on time, and even tell him that you need to take care of this. Now run for your life. You must avoid the enemy. Will you be able to do it? So now the man is telling, go save your life now. Will you be able to do this now for me? Yes, sir, I will do it. But you, the enemy will catch you. See, the boy is concerned so much about the man. He's telling, I will do it. But what if the enemy catches you? How about you? Don't worry about me. I can escape. I will try and distract them. You run and hand over the packet. He's telling, see, I know how to escape from this enemy. All I want you to do is go and give this packet of papers to the commanding officer. Yes, sir, said the boy with a smart salute. The man could not help smiling, although he was grimacing with the pain of his injuries. He began to crawl away from the boy in the opposite direction. Now the boy gave such a smart reply, telling that, yes, sir. He saluted the sir and told, yes. The man could not help smiling. Though the man was suffering from the injuries and pain, he couldn't stop smiling because he could find that bravery on that boy's face. So, and what he did, he told that boy, you do this, I will save myself. And the boy walks in one direction and this man starts crawling in the sense, walking on, like moving with the help of our knees and palms. You all would have seen babies crawl. How do they move? They become like those small animals and they walk with the help of legs and hands. Yes? The small figure streaked across the open space back to the trees from which it had emerged. The enemy, however, had seen him. A few of them gave a chase and shot at him. The cartridges fell everywhere around him. The child ran fast and was lost to sight. The enemy gave up and turned their attention to the crawling figure of the pilot. So now, the moment these two start moving in the opposite direction, the enemy saw this boy going back into the trees again, and they start shooting at him. Cartridges are nothing but guns, loaded guns, okay, with bullets. So, the moment the enemy saw the boy running in the trees again, they start shooting at him. But unfortunately, their target was missed. The bullet couldn't reach the boy, so it fell around everywhere. And the boy ran with such a speed that they couldn't spot him anywhere. So since they couldn't find the boy, what they did? They started following the pilot who was injured. A few minutes later, the little boy stood at the sentry post of the army unit. Take me to the commander Sahib. There is something I have to deliver to him. Now the boy has reached Ambala, and now he'll go. See, when you go to the army offices, it's not like entering into the police station. There are many rules and regulations. You'll be having a security check where you'll be asked several questions. Who has sent you? From whom have you come? Who's referred you to this place? So this boy goes and tells the person that, take me to the commander Sahib, to the head, because I have to deliver something to him. Now the boy reaches the army unit, and he goes and tells the security checking person, telling that, take me to Commander Sahib, because I have to give something to him that has to be delivered to Ambala. So, little boy, you cannot go to the Commander Sahib. No one is allowed to go to his room unless it is very important. Since I told you, if you go to army offices, you will not be allowed unless you have a strong reference. Only if you are the son or daughter of that person, then only you will be allowed. Without that, a common man can't enter. For example, Vidhan Saudha, if you go to Vidhana Saudha, will you be entering that parliamentary house? No, you just go there, stand, take beautiful pictures and come back. Yes? The same thing here. So the man will tell, see, you will not be allowed to go in unless you have to convey something important. What I have is very important. It is from the pilot whose plane was shot down. So now the boy tells the security person that what I have to tell to the commander is very important, because it is I am sent by the pilot who was attacked by the enemy. You mean the plane that just crashed? A rescue party has gone to look for him. So the man replies to the boy telling, okay, you mean to tell the plane which was attacked just now? We have sent one team to bring him back. Yes, I had gone there to bring him back to safety. The enemy was after him. He was injured and couldn't walk. He gave me a packet. I must guide the CO, commander officer, to the office. CO to the officer and show him where the enemy lines are. So now the boy replies telling that I was there only. So when I was there, when I went to save his life, the pilot told me that I have to deliver this to the commander officer. That's the reason I've come here. And they are also tracking the enemies from there. The sentry spoke into the field telephone. A sepoy came to the sentry post and took the boy to the commander Sahib. So now the sentry is the security person at the entrance of the commander's office. He'll ring up on the commander Sahib's phone and he'll tell that this is so and so is the matter. How do we do? So the commander Sahib will send one sepoy, that is one soldier, and to bring this boy in the office. So the soldier comes and takes this boy inside. Let's see what happens now.